Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, we bring you girls varsity soccer as your Lawrence Cardinals will be taking on the Robbinsville Ravens in NJSIAA playoff competition. Both teams come into this game with fairly close records, so it should be a good game. In goal for Lawrence, we have Gwyneth Moore. At the other end of the field, in goal for Robbinsville is Nessa Sable. Lawrence will have the ball to start the game, and we're about ready to get things moving. There, Lawrence will center the ball and drop it way back. Kibbe sends it up the sideline. That's going to be tipped away. Lawrence recovers. Everman sends it back over to Kibbe. That's going to go out of bounds. We'll turn the ball over to Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville with the throw in. They'll drop it back and kick it forward. Everman once again sends it forward. That's popped up in the air, and Robbinsville will drop it back now. Played forward. Franceschini there applying pressure. And that play is broken up. Now ball's played back towards the middle. Robbinsville sends it over towards the near corner. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by Lawrence. It'll be a throw-in for Robbinsville. Incidentally, you'll see some umbrellas in the area. It's a rainy day for soccer. Rainy, cold day. Girls are playing anyway, trying to finish out their season strong. Now Robbinsville sends it back over towards the goal. That'll be cleared by Joe Doyne. Now Robbinsville gets a hold of it, but there's going to be a whistle on that play, and it's going to be Robbinsville ball. Now Robbinsville setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. The word wasn't coming out of my mouth. And that was handled quite easily by Gwyneth Moore. Moore boots it out. Lawrence sends it forward, but it's stopped by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville will drop it back and send it over to the center of the field. Robbinsville kicks it up the middle. Kicked right back by Lawrence. Kafrida breaks up the play, but Robbinsville recovers. Now Robbinsville working over towards the middle of the field. They'll drop it back. And play it over to the near sideline. That one's going to be stopped by Eccles. And Franceschini manages to bowl her way through. Shot on the goal. That one is going to go a little wide. I believe that was meant as a cross. And good hustle there by Joe Doyne to try and keep it in. Didn't quite get there in time. It'll be a throw in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw. That'll be out on Robbinsville. Lawrence will get a throw in. Kafrida with the throw. It's kicked right back to Kafrida. Kafrida kicks it further down towards that Robbinsville goal. And Nessa Sable has to rush out and grab that one because Franceschini was right there getting ready to put it in. Lawrence will settle the ball. And Donarski gets overwhelmed by multiple Robbinsville players. Robbinsville kick it forward. Now pass over towards the near side of the field. And Robbinsville going in towards the goal. Shot on goal. And Moore has no trouble stopping that one. Now Moore looking for someone to pass to. She'll kick that one out. Dowd plays it back to Kibbe. Kibbe plays it forward. That was going to be taken away by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville in the far corner. And Lawrence will turn it around. Robbinsville recovers the ball. Lawrence with the stop. And whistle on that play. It's going to be a Lawrence ball. Kibbe setting up for the kick. There's the kick from Kibbe. That one goes down the field quite a ways. That'll be settled by Donarski. Donarski plays it over toward the sideline. That one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Robbinsville ball. Robbinsville with the throw in. Kicked the other direction immediately by Lawrence. And kicked back and forth. Robbinsville with the ball. Manages to get the pass off, and we're over near the near sidelines with the ball. That'll be played up the side.
Come on, Lizzie. Come on, you can't watch, Red. You got to be there.
And Joe Doyne will kick that one out of bounds to stop the advance.
Let's attack the ball, Red. Let's attack the ball.
Robbinsville with the throw. That'll be out on Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw in. Eccles setting up for the throw. Here's the throw from Eccles. Robbinsville gets a head on it. That'll be out of bounds on Robbinsville. Well, apparently the referee saw it differently. Robbinsville gets the throw in. Eccles plays it forward. Now Everman tries to get it over toward the sideline, taken away by Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the cross. That's kicked back out by Lawrence. And finally cleared by Lawrence. Robbinsville sends it over to the far side of the field. I think they might have got away with a handball right there. Now Lawrence trying to move the ball the other direction. It's tipped away by Robbinsville. Lawrence recovers. And drop it back. And Robbinsville will come away with the ball. Here's the cross to center. No one there but Lawrence. And now Lawrence trying to work a give and go. Is broken up by Robbinsville. Lawrence recovers. And Robbinsville takes it away. That'll be out of bounds on Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in.
Okay, Red, let's go, let's go.
Robbinsville with the throw. Big kick by Robbinsville over towards Lawrence goal. That one's going to go over the end line for a Lawrence goal kick. Looks like Moore won't be taking the kick. It's going to be Gillian Kibbe taking the goal kick for Lawrence.
First touch, first touch.
Kibbe with a big kick. Settled by Lawrence. They'll play it back. Now forward. This was taken away. Recovered by Lawrence. Now Lawrence sends it over to the far side of the field. In towards the middle. Back up the line. And that was going to roll out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. And Kibbe comes away with it. It's tipped away by Robbinsville. Cleared by Lawrence. That one's going to bounce out of bounds for another Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. This time it'll be out on Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. Dowd decides she's not going to do the throw-in. Looks like Kibbe heading over to do the throw. There's the throw-in. Ball comes right back to Kibbe, and she'll boot it further down the line. Headed back by Robbinsville. Lawrence gets there in time. Robbinsville takes it away and sends it the other direction. Now foot race to see who can get to it first. And it's going to be Haley Jodoin who gets to the ball first and kick it out of bounds to stop the advance. Robbinsville will get a throw in. There's the throw. Going to be cleared by Lawrence. Stopped by Robbinsville. They'll pass it over to the far side of the field. Now sent down the line a little bit. Advancing down the sideline even further. Kibbe there giving pressure. And that one's going to go across the end line. Looks like that might be a corner kick for Robbinsville. Yes, Robbinsville setting up for a corner kick. And it's a short kick. They'll drop it back out. Big kick towards the goal. Right in front of the goal. Moore knocks it out. Still loose ball in front of the goal. And that was going to go across the end line for a Lawrence goal kick. Kibbe setting up for the goal kick. There's the kick.
Let's do it, Red!
And Lawrence will settle the ball. Playing it over towards the near sideline. Pass up the sideline. That'll be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. Garcia with the throw. And Donarski down in the corner will get it back to Garcia. And it's going to be Robbinsville ball. Robbinsville setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. And Garcia gets a hold of it, sends it over to the middle of the field. Played over by Dillon. Back and forth we go, and that one's popped up in the air. Robbinsville's going to come away with it. Not for long, though, as Lawrence sends it the other direction. Garcia plays it back and sent up the middle by Lawrence. Now Lawrence on a breakaway. Chance to shoot on goal. And that one gets out in front of her and will be scooped up by Sable. Sable with a kick. Now Robbinsville sends it over to the far side of the field. Stopped by Kibbe. She'll play it forward. Now Robbinsville heading towards the Lawrence goal. Lawrence will turn the ball around. Robbinsville sends it right back in, and Gwyneth Moore is right there to stop it. Moore directing her players where to go for this kick. Still no one in control. Finally, Robbinsville kicks it down the field, but it's going to be sent right back again by Joe Doyne. Now Franceschini moves it up the line. Up to Donarski. Donarski was, well, there's going to be a whistle on that play. It's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. I believe that was an offsides call. Rain seems to have calmed down a little bit for the time being. Still a bit misty out. Here's the kick from Robbinsville. That'll be out on Lawrence. No, it didn't go out. Lawrence recovers the ball. Pass inside to Joe Doyne. Kendall Joe Doyne. And that was going to be knocked over the end line by Robbinsville for a Lawrence corner kick. Kendall Joe Doyne heading over to the corner to take the kick. Here's the kick. That's sent towards the goal. Now popped up in the air, and finally Robbinsville clears it out. Lawrence sends it right back in. And that one will be grabbed by Sable to put a stop to that play. Sable boots it out. Now it's headed further down the field. Sent towards the sideline by Lawrence. That'll go out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. A couple quick substitutions, and then Robbinsville will do the throw-in. There's the throw. Lawrence will take it away and send it up the sideline. Now across the center. That one's taken away by Robbinsville. Lawrence sends it the other direction. Robbinsville sends it back. And Lawrence will boot it over towards the far side of the field. Franceschini there to get it. She'll get overwhelmed. It's going to be out of bounds on Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. Kibbe with the throw. Kicked right away by Robbinsville. That was going to roll out of bounds for a Lawrence throw-in. Kibbe once again looks like she'll be taking the throw-in. There's the throw. Passed in towards center. Lawrence will drop it back. That one is taken away by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville heading down the sideline will get out of bounds for a Lawrence throw-in. Kibbe with the throw. It's crossed by Lawrence, then headed out. Lawrence will send it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw in. Lawrence kicks it out of bounds once more. That'll be another throw in for Robbinsville. There's the throw. Lawrence comes up with it. Good give and go there, but that's going to be returned by Robbinsville. Robbinsville tries to play it through the middle. Lawrence there to make the stop. Now Robbinsville tried to get that one the other direction, but Lawrence will send it further up the line. And an offsides call will turn possession back over to Robbinsville. Robbinsville setting up for the free kick. Here's the kick. And Lawrence will play it out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. And an offside call against Robbinsville. It's going to be a free kick for Lawrence.
Big foot, Liv, big foot.
Dowd setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. Played back by Lawrence. Now booted out. Robbinsville on the far sideline. Here's a cross. Eccles will kick that one back out. That will go out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. Here's the throw. Lawrence sends it up the line. That one's going to go out of bounds for another Robbinsville throw-in. No, tipped out of bounds by Robbinsville. I believe that's going to be a Lawrence throw-in. Lawrence taking the time to dry off the ball there. That was good thinking by Franceschini. Now it looks like it's going to be Donarski with the throw-in. There's the throw. Lawrence plays it over towards center. Robbinsville's going to get a hold of it. Stopped by Eccles. Robbinsville recovers. They'll send it over to the far sideline. Now, shot towards the goal. No problem at all there for Gwyneth Moore. Moore kicks it out. And Robbinsville will settle the ball. Playing over towards the far sideline. Taken away by Lawrence. Lawrence plays it forward along the sideline. Citron with trying to get a cross off. She'll drop it back. And Donarski tries to play it forward. That one's taken away by Robbinsville. Robbinsville sends it the other direction. And that'll go out of bounds on Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. Robbinsville drops it back. Now cross towards center is kicked out by Lawrence. And Lawrence will play it forward on the sideline. Now Robbinsville comes up with the ball. They'll send it the other direction, over towards the near sideline. Eccles right there to take it away. That's taken back by Robbinsville. And Moore comes streaking out of the goal to kick that one out of bounds. Good play by Moore. Going to bring up a throw-in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw. And that one will be cleared by Lawrence. Robbinsville recovers the ball. Here's across to center. And Haley Jodoin goes over there and breaks that play up. That'll be sent out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw in. That'll be out of bounds on Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw in. Now Kibbe drying the ball off so she can hold on to it for the throw in. There's the throw. Robbinsville comes away with it. Just barely kept in bounds. Lawrence sends it the other direction. Now Stanarski going up the sideline. She'll beat one of the defenders, gets it across the center line. And here's a cross. That one's picked off by Robbinsville. Lawrence sends it over towards this side of the field. Kicked by Robbinsville, doesn't go very far, but they'll recover the ball. Cross taken away by Lawrence. Konarski kicks it up the middle. That was rejected by Robbinsville. Lawrence once again clears it. Robbinsville will kick it the other direction. Lawrence plays it over towards the middle. And that kick's going to head straight toward our camera. It'll be a Robbinsville throw in. And Eccles right on top of that one. I'm sorry, that was Jordan on top of that one. She'll give it off to Eccles for the throw in. Eccles with the throw. Jordan settles the ball, gets through a couple defenders. Ball will be passed inside to Kendall Jodoin. She rolls it forward. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw in. There's the throw from Lawrence. Kicked in towards the goal. Easy one for Sable to handle. Sable with the kick. And Kibbe sends that one the other direction. Robbinsville comes back with it. Franceschini under pressure. She'll turn and send it the other direction. And that will be kicked out of bounds by Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. That'll be sent the other direction by Lawrence. Lawrence up the sideline. Ball's taken away by Robbinsville. They'll play it back. Now moving it over to the center of the field. That one's going to be taken away by, oh boy, bit of a collision there. Everybody seems to be okay. That was Jasmine Jordan who went down but got right back up again. Going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the kick. That'll be sent out by Lawrence. They'll drop it back. Pressure by Robbinsville. Finally, the ball's out of the 18. And Lawrence finally clears it. Robbinsville recovers the ball. They'll send it over to the near sideline. Drop back and foot race to see who can get to it. Robbinsville will play it all the way back to Sable. Sable kicks it over to the far side of the field. Lawrence sends it over to the sideline. That's going to be kicked forward by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville takes a shot towards the goal. That one's going to go just wide. It'll be a goal kick for Lawrence. Kibbe setting up for the goal kick. Here's the kick from Kibbe. Stopped by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville sends it over to the far side of the field. Now Robbinsville on the sideline. Here's across the center. That one's going to be sent out of bounds by Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. That one's going to be kicked across the end line, bringing up another goal kick for Lawrence. This game's actually taking place, well, started during the end of the school day. Classes were still in session. We see some fans coming out from the school now that school is let out to show their support for the girls. Be a Lawrence throw-in. Lawrence in the center will drop it back. Drop it back a little further and a little further. Finally played up the middle. Let's see who can get to it first. And it's going to be Donarski who gets to it first. Donarski off to Dillon. Dillon gets overwhelmed by defenders. Eccles punts it forward. No one there. That one's going to roll across the sideline for a Robbinsville throw-in. Now Robbinsville with the throw-in. Popped up in the air. It's going to bounce out of bounds for a Lawrence throw-in. Lawrence with a quick throw. That's kicked the other direction by Robbinsville, stopped by Lawrence. This time kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. Referee will hold up play for a couple quick substitutions. Now Franceschini with the throw-in. It goes to Everman. Everman plays it forward. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. Actually ricocheted off the referee. It's going to be a Lawrence throw-in. There's the throw. That one's kicked way out by Robbinsville. It'll be another throw-in for Lawrence. Kibbe setting up for the throw. There's the throw over to Dillon. Dillon plays it inside. It's going to be kicked back out. Now Lawrence on the attack. That one's cleared. Across the sideline, it'll be another throw-in for Lawrence. Kibbe with the throw. Over to Everman. Everman back to Kibbe. That one goes out of bounds on Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville throw-in. There's the throw from Robbinsville. Kicked out by Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville throw-in. Here's a throw. Back and forth it goes. Out of bounds on Lawrence. It'll be another Robbinsville throw-in. There's the throw. Kicked up in the air by Robbinsville. That one's going to go out of bounds for a Lawrence throw-in. Kibbe with the throw. It's kicked the other direction by Robbinsville. That'll be kicked out of bounds. Well, it looked like it was off of Robbinsville. Referee saw something I didn't. It's going to be a Robbinsville throw-in. There's the throw. It's going to be a Lawrence throw-in this time. Kibbe with the throw. Everman pops it loose and it's sent up the line. That one got out of bounds. It's going to be a Robbinsville throw-in. There's the throw. Stopped by Lawrence. That's out of bounds. It'll be Lawrence throw-in. Good throw down the line. That pass is picked off by Robbinsville and sent forward. Kibbe sends it the other direction to Everman. Everman will cross it. Now Eccles sends it over towards the near side of the field. Robbinsville picks off the pass. It's going to be taken away by Lawrence. Donarski sends it up the line. And Kendall Jodoin heading in for the goal. That's going to be kicked out by Nessa Sable. Lawrence plays it over towards the near sideline. And an offside call. It's going to turn possession back over to Robbinsville for a free kick. Robbinsville with the kick. Stopped by Lawrence. Unable to clear it. And Robbinsville comes up with the ball. Eccles goes in and takes it away. It's going to be off of Robbinsville's foot for a Lawrence throw-in. There's a throw from Eccles. Robbinsville sends it the other direction. Eccles kicks it out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. That one gets away, but Robbinsville recovers and plays it back. There's a cross. Now Robbinsville on the far side. That's going to be a throw-in for Lawrence. That goes out of bounds on Lawrence. It'll be a Robbinsville throw-in. This time it's going to be a Lawrence throw-in. 2 minutes left in this half as Kibbe sets up for the throw-in. It's a short throw, and that call goes against Lawrence. It's going to be turned over to Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw. Lawrence clears the ball. Settled by Michaela Little, who sends it over to the near side of the field. Eccles tries to clear it. Popped up in the air by Donarski. That was going to bounce out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in.
Yeah, I should have been a ref.
Robbinsville with the throw. Eccles plays it over towards the middle of the field. Now Robbinsville in possession. They'll send it forward. Lawrence tips it away. They'll play it back. And Robbinsville takes it away. Shot is blocked, now popped up in the air by Lawrence. And that call's going to go against Robbinsville. It'll be a free kick for Lawrence. Coming up on 20 seconds left in this first half. As Kibbe with the goal kick. Robbinsville kicks it right back the other direction. And Lawrence returns it. Now Robbinsville will settle the ball. And shot towards the goal. That was to the right of the goal. And there's the buzzer for the end of the first half. So after one half of play, your Lawrence Cardinals and the Robbinsville Ravens are tied at 1 apiece in this NJSIAA playoff game. Stay tuned for second half action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
During the halftime break, we've had a lot more of the Cardinal fans come out to fill the stands and support the Lady Cards. Teams have switched directions. Cardinals are now heading to the left side of the field, and the Ravens are heading to the right side of the field. Cardinals with the throw in. There's a throw from Kibbe. That one's headed the other direction by Robbinsville. Robbinsville centers it, and Lawrence will come up with the ball. Lawrence sends it up the field, and Donarski streaking after it, trying to get there in time. Can't get there. That's going to be played out of bounds by Robbinsville. Lawrence with the throw. Lawrence will drop it back and now move it over to the near sideline. That's going to be tipped away and kicked out of bounds by Lawrence.
Got to get on side.
Robbinsville with the throw in. Lawrence will cross it to center, now send it up the middle. Robbinsville takes it away and sends it further over towards the other side of the field. Lawrence plays it back and now clears it. It's going to be kicked up in the air by Robbinsville, then by Lawrence, then headed up in the air by Lawrence, and headed up in the air by Robbinsville. Robbinsville kicks it forward. Lawrence kicks it the other direction. Robbinsville returns the ball. Lawrence will kick it up in the air. Now Lawrence settles the ball and moves it up the middle. And play it towards the far sideline. And Franceschini over there to do something with it, looking to make a cross. He gets overwhelmed by the defense. And that's going to be Robbinsville ball. Robbinsville will get a free kick. There's the kick. And whistle on that play is going to give Robbinsville another free kick. Robbinsville setting up for the kick. There's the kick. And that's going to roll across the sideline. Lawrence will get a throw in. Eccles with the throw. Kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville, and once more to be a throw in for Lawrence. Once again, Eccles doing the throw. There's a throw. And Robbinsville managing to get the ball forward. Kibbe clears it. No one there. And Robbinsville will get to it first. Robbinsville crosses it and sends it back over towards this side of the field. Kibbe picks it off. And Kibbe kicks it forward. That one's going to roll right across the end line to bring up a goal kick for Robbinsville. Looks like Sable's going to do the goal kick. There's the kick. Lawrence gets a foot on it. Knocked free by Robbinsville. And Lawrence will clear it. Now sent forward. Robbinsville picks off the pass. Lawrence recovers. Now the play is inside. Tipped away by Lawrence. Recovered by. And with an offsides call against Lawrence. It's going to bring up a free kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville setting up for the kick. There's the kick. Stopped by Lawrence. Lawrence will play it back and now kick it toward the middle of the field. That's Lawrence on the attack. Lawrence plays it over to the near side of the field. And another one of those offside calls. Very close on that one. Now Robbinsville with the free kick. Kick the other direction by Lawrence. Robbinsville takes it away. Now Robbinsville kicks it forward on the sideline. That one's going to roll over towards the goal. Lawrence turns it around. Pass is picked off by Robbinsville, and it'll be kicked out of bounds by Lawrence. Robbinsville throw in. We'll hold up play for a moment for substitutions. Franceschini coming back into the game for Lawrence. There's a throw in for Robbinsville. That's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a Lawrence throw in. Kibbe with the throw. Dowd under heavy pressure. That ball will be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville, or a Lawrence throw in. Kibbe with the throw. That one gets away and Robbinsville takes advantage of it. Now Robbinsville moves it over to the far side of the field. Pass forward is returned by Lawrence. Now Lawrence working up the middle of the field. That pass is kicked away. Good follow up there for Lawrence. No one there. And his foot races. He can get to it first. Franceschini gets there. Ball's out too far in front of her, and Robbinsville will kick it across the end line to break up the play, bringing up a corner kick for Lawrence. Grace Dowd heading over to the corner to take the corner kick.
No. Except when I'm scared that you hit the ball because something's going to jump in and hit me in the hip.
Dowd with the kick. That was well placed. Oh, missed kick there. Lawrence still in possession. Lawrence will drop it back. And finally, Robbinsville picks that one off, clears it. Now Robbinsville on the attack. This time Robbinsville will get caught with an offsides call. That'll bring up a free kick for Lawrence. Olivia Whitaker will be taking the kick for Lawrence. And here's Whitaker with the kick. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. Headed further down the line, then out of bounds by Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. Eccles with the throw. Going to be taken away by Robbinsville, but they'll send it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Lawrence. Eccles setting up for the throw. Here's the throw-in. Picked up right away by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville trying to work forward towards the Lawrence goal. Good pressure from Lawrence to keep that from happening. That'll be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. Eccles once more with the throw. Lawrence will play it into the middle. And big kick up the middle. Robbinsville comes away with the ball. And Franceschini on the move. Play it forward to Donarski, who will get called for offsides. That's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville.
Good idea. Have a couple cocoa and tell
Robbinsville with the kick. And Eccles will kick it the other direction. Robbinsville takes it away. And they'll send it over to the far side of the field. Now, big kick up the sideline. And Haley Jodoin sends it the other way. Robbinsville sends it in towards the Lawrence goal. And it's been a while since Gwyneth Moore had to pick one up, so she'll come out and grab that one. Here's the kick for Moore. Headed forward by Lawrence. Robbinsville moves it the other direction. Now it's Robbinsville streaking towards the goal. They'll pass it over towards the side, but picked off by Lawrence. Now Lawrence on the attack. Donarski streaking in there to try and get to it, but it'll be cleared by Sable. Robbinsville pops the ball up the middle over towards Eccles. Now they'll break through. And Moore reaches down to pick up that slow roller. Moore looking for someone to pass to. There's the kick. And Robbinsville will settle the ball. That'll be cleared by Kibbe. We're going to go way down the field, see who can get to that one first. That one's kicked the other direction by Robbinsville. Lawrence comes away with it. Now Robbinsville will clear it. Lawrence returns it. Robbinsville advancing down the sideline. Lawrence returns that. That's going to go out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. Lawrence comes up with it and goes down with it. It's going to be a throw in for Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville sends it over towards the middle of the field. Kibbe with the stop. She'll bring that one forward a little bit. It's going to be taken away by Robbinsville. And that call's got to go against Lawrence. It'll be a free kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville setting up for the free kick. Lawrence trying to form a small wall over there. Referee says they have to back up just a little bit there. Now here's the kick from Robbinsville. And that one's headed away. We kicked over towards the sideline. It's going to go over the end line. And it'll be a goal kick for Lawrence. Kibbe will set up for the kick. Kibbe kicking left-footed. Here's the kick. Stopped by Robbinsville. Lawrence comes back with it. That's going to be out of bounds on Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in. Now Robbinsville with the throw. Lawrence takes it away and clears it. Headed up in the air by Robbinsville. That'll be out of bounds on Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in. Here's a throw for Robbinsville. And this time it'll be out of bounds on Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. Kibbe coming over to take the throw. Here's the throw. Popped up in the air by Robbinsville. Headed by Lawrence, and that'll be out on Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in. Now, Robbinsville looking for someone to throw it to. There's the throw. Kibbe will clear it. Robbinsville with the stop. They'll pass it over to center. And now they'll look at the far side of the field. That one's going to bounce out of bounds for a Lawrence throw-in. Eccles waiting for the go-ahead for the throw. Here's the throw. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be a Robbinsville throw-in. Oh, Lawrence throw-in. Lawrence. Now Eccles with the throw. Robbinsville sends it up the middle. Robbinsville plays it over towards the far side of the field. Robbinsville will drop it back. Tried to get a cross off. That'll be taken away by Lawrence. That's going to roll across the sideline for a Robbinsville throw-in. No, it's going to be called a Lawrence throw-in. Eccles with the throw. It's going to be headed out by Robbinsville for another Lawrence throw-in. Eccles once more with the throw-in. Out of bounds on Robbinsville. One more time for Lawrence with a throw in, and Eccles once more to do it. Here's the throw from Eccles. Robbinsville hits the other direction. Now Robbinsville plays it up the sideline, stopped by Lawrence. That'll be kicked out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw in. There's the throw for Robbinsville. They'll play it back and then kick it forward. Lawrence with the stop. Lawrence sends it up the line. Robbinsville hits it the other way. Now it's Robbinsville trying to advance down the sideline. And the cross is going to go across the end line. Looks like that's being called against Lawrence. It'll be a corner kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville setting up for the corner. Here's the kick. And that one goes across the end line. This time it's going to be another corner kick. Robbinsville getting a second attempt at the corner kick. Here's a kick. And we'll try that one more time as it's been kicked over the end line by Lawrence. Robbinsville with another corner kick. It's a short kick. Played outside and back inside, and that one's going to roll across the end line for a goal kick. So Lawrence defense holding tough there against 3 corner kicks in a row. Now here's Kibbe with the goal kick. Lawrence plays it forward. Robbinsville with the stop. Robbinsville now working it forward on the near side of the field. Kicked away by Lawrence. Out of bounds on Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence throw in. Ball gets out ahead and Robbinsville will clear it. Robbinsville plays it further towards the Lawrence goal. Lawrence with the stop. Now Lawrence sends the ball forward, no one there. And Sable will come out of the goal to kick that one clear. Now Robbinsville plays it down the sideline. And that's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville setting up for the free kick. Here's the kick. Robbinsville will play it over to the far side of the field. That one's headed for the sidelines, and it's going to be a Lawrence throw-in. Eccles setting up for the throw. Waiting for the go-ahead from the referee. And now, we'll try it again. Eccles with the throw-in. Robbinsville returns the ball. Cross by Lawrence. Now Robbinsville plays the ball back. They'll send it over towards the near side of the field. And Kibbe sends it out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. There's the throw. And Dowd sends that one skyward. Ball's kicked forward, but no one there from Lawrence. Easy stop for Sable. Sable with a kick. Robbinsville settles the ball. Now, Robbinsville sends it, but it's stopped and returned by Lawrence. Robbinsville returns the favor. And Lawrence now in possession. Lawrence sends it up the middle. Missed kick there, but Lawrence comes up with it. And that's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. Stopped by Lawrence. Attempt to clear was blocked. Robbinsville comes up with the ball. Robbinsville will drop it back, then pass forward. Now Robbinsville working the sideline. Pass is blocked by Lawrence. Robbinsville will drop it back. And further back. Now, pass forward. It's going to be kicked over to the sidelines by Lawrence. Robbinsville comes away with the ball. Kibbe takes it away. Robbinsville takes it back. And Joe Doyne clears it. Robbinsville working in the middle. There's a kick up the field. And that's going to be a handball called against Robbinsville. Kibbe setting up for the free kick. There's the kick. Robbinsville will clear it. Header from Lawrence. And Lawrence will come up with the ball. Pass forward is intercepted by Robbinsville. Lawrence tips the ball away, and it'll be kicked forward. That one's going to roll out of bounds and bring up a throw-in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw-in. Lawrence will send the ball the other direction. And once more, it'll bounce out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. Here's the throw, well, almost. Here's the throw from Robbinsville. Kicked out of bounds by Lawrence. Robbinsville throw in. Robbinsville with the throw. Lawrence takes it away. Robbinsville takes it back. That'll be cleared by Lawrence. Robbinsville tries to clear it out of their area. Lawrence sends it forward. And that's going to be an offsides call against Lawrence.
You got to move this out.
Robbinsville will get a free kick. There's the kick from Robbinsville. Sent forward by Lawrence. Jordan giving heavy pressure. Now Lawrence breaks it free. And that one's going to go out of bounds for a Robbinsville throw-in. Robbinsville with the throw. They'll drop it back, and pass forward is intercepted by Grace Dowd. Dowd gets the kick off. It's headed up in the air by Robbinsville. They'll launch it back towards the other end of the field. Lawrence will pick it up, move it over towards the side. That's turned over to Robbinsville. Robbinsville sends it over to the far sideline. Now Robbinsville working it way over toward the sideline. Now kick it back in towards the Lawrence goal. Eccles gets there in time to bring it out across the sideline. It's going to bring up a throw-in for Robbinsville. Well, the rain's slacking off a little bit as we've got more of a mist than a rain right now. That's a bit of an improvement. There's the throw for Lawrence. Ball's taken away by Robbinsville. Robbinsville with a cross. Stopped by Lawrence. Robbinsville coming back. Lawrence will tip that one away. Robbinsville recovers. There's a pass down the sideline. And the cross is rejected. That's going to roll out of bounds off of Lawrence for a Robbinsville throw-in. Here's a throw for Robbinsville. And that'll be crossed, stopped by Lawrence, and booted right back out for another Robbinsville throw-in. There's a throw-in. Stopped by Lawrence, recovered by Robbinsville with a cross. And that one's going to roll right in there where Gwyneth Moore can pick it up. Moore with the kick. Header by Robbinsville. They'll settle the ball. Lawrence takes it away. Now Lawrence with a big kick. That one is right to Robbinsville. Robbinsville will send it back the other direction. Lawrence takes it.
Where you go? Keep the pressure.
Now Lawrence coming up the middle. And Robbinsville is going to send it the other way. Cleared by Lawrence. It was going deep into the corner, and Donarski almost got there in time to keep it in bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Robbinsville.
Stop crying. You're smiling. Come on. You know you're lying.
Here's a throw-in for Robbinsville. Lawrence gets the ball. Pass inside. And that'll be cleared by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville going back on the attack. Hard stop there by Haley Jodoin. That goes out of bounds. Robbinsville throw in. Robbinsville brings it down the sideline. Now here's the cross. And Garcia gets there in time to do something with it. Garcia gets double teamed and loses the ball. That's going to be over the end line by Lawrence, bringing up a corner kick for Robbinsville. Just a little over 7 minutes left in regulation playing time on this game. Still tied up at 0-0. The Robbinsville Ravens coming up against our Lawrence Cardinals.
Go Ravens! Finish!
Robbinsville setting up for the kick. Here's the corner kick. And that one's sent right out toward the sidelines by Lawrence. It'll be a throw-in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw. Lawrence able to get it away. Going to come down the sideline. And Zanarski's going to get there. Time to come away with the ball. She'll cross it to center. That one's taken away by Robbinsville. And that call's going to go against Lawrence. It's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. There's the kick from Robbinsville. It's headed over towards the Lawrence goal. Lawrence plays it out. Taken away by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville sends it down the sideline, rejected immediately by Lawrence. Now Robbinsville will settle the ball. Pass it over to the near side of the field. There's a pass up the sidelines. Cross to center. Shot on goal, and that one's going to go wide. That'll bring up a goal kick for Lawrence. Gillian Kibbe setting up for the goal kick. Here's the kick from Kibbe. That one's right to Donarski. Donarski sends it forward. Franceschini in there, shot on goal, and that one is rejected by Sable. Good play by the Cardinals on that run. That's going to bring up a corner kick for the Cardinals. Gillian Kibbe hustling over there to take the kick. Now Kibbe with the kick. That drops right in front of the goal. No one able to get a foot on it. That's going to bounce over the end line and bring up a goal kick for Robbinsville. That was a well-placed kick by Kibbe. No one able to take advantage of it. Sable setting up for the goal kick. Here's the kick. And Lawrence brings it down. Lawrence will cross it to the other side of the field. No one there. And Robbinsville will take over. Tipped away by Lawrence. Lawrence will kick it up the line. Robbinsville will play it all the way back to Sable. Sable had to get rid of it quick as Donarski was charging. Now Robbinsville will be coming up with a free kick. About 3 minutes left in regulation playing time. Here's the kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville sends the ball over to the center of the field. It's knocked away by Lawrence. Lawrence sends it the other direction and further down the field. Robbinsville will return the ball. And that will be a free kick for Robbinsville. It's Sophia Berman getting ready to take the kick for Robbinsville. Berman with the kick. And an easy stop there for Moore. Coming up on the 2-minute mark on this game. Moore with the kick. Lawrence brings it down. Pass to the near side. Now Garcia moves it into center. Oh, good play there, but got out a little too far in front, and Sable comes up with it. Sable with the kick. Robbinsville plays it through, but it's going to be kicked over toward the other side by Lawrence. Play getting a little physical. Out of bounds, it'll be throw in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw. Lawrence gets the ball. Ball played through. Garcia giving chase. Ball's going to ricochet off of Garcia. Kendo Jodoin tried to get there in time to keep it inbound. Couldn't quite do it. Here's the throw for Robbinsville.
Let's make a push, 1 minute.
Lawrence comes up with it. And that's going to be an easy one for Sable to field. Call against Lawrence. It's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville. About 30 seconds left in this game. Lawrence with the ball. Kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. Yeah, Lawrence throw in. There's the throw. Lawrence will cross it. And Robbinsville with a flying kick there sends it down the field. Lawrence returns the ball right away. And Sable had to run well out of the 18 in order to clear that one. And there's the buzzer for the end of regulation play. We're all tied up here at 0 apiece. The Robbinsville Ravens coming up against the Lawrence Cardinals. We're going to be going into overtime. Stay tuned to see how this game ends up.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
The Cardinals getting all psyched up for the first overtime period of play in this NJSIAA playoff competition. Teams seem to be fairly evenly matched, although I would say Robbinsville's been controlling the ball more. Lawrence has had flashes of brilliance as well. Lawrence will be centering the ball to start the action here in a moment. There's a whistle for the start of the first overtime period. Lawrence will play the ball back. Now working to center, taken away by Robbinsville. Now Robbinsville working in towards the goal is cleared by Lawrence. Didn't get very far. And a struggle for possession there. Lawrence comes away with it. Lawrence will send it back up the middle. Robbinsville sends it right back in, and Lawrence rejects it, sends it over towards the sideline. Kept in bounds. Now Robbinsville tries to send it back. Lawrence sends it out again. Robbinsville puts it towards the Lawrence goal. Now Robbinsville going in towards the goal. And there was an impressive move as Gwyneth Moore comes running out and slides to grab the ball. Good play by Moore. Moore with the kick. Goes right to Robbinsville. Robbinsville plays it in. Lawrence sends it out, but Robbinsville recovers the ball. Robbinsville with the shot. That one's going to go very wide. Headed back out by Lawrence. Shot in towards goal. And that one's going to go across the end line for a Lawrence goal kick. Kibbe will run over and retrieve the ball so she can do the goal kick, as she's been doing the whole game. Now Kibbe with the kick. Robbinsville gets it. Played over to the near corner. Taken away by Lawrence, but that's going to roll out of bounds and bring up a throw in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw in. Kibbe will boot that one out. Stopped by Robbinsville, taken away by Lawrence. Now Jodoin sends it up the sideline. Stopped by Robbinsville, who returns the ball. And Lawrence will send it up the middle. It's stopped by Robbinsville, who sends it right back and over towards the far sideline. It's going to be throwing for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw. And now they'll kick it towards the Lawrence goal. Robbinsville tries to play it forward. That was going to be kicked out by Lawrence. Go out of bounds and bring up a throw in for Robbinsville. There's the throw for Robbinsville. And that'll go out of bounds on Robbinsville over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Lawrence. Kibbe once again setting up for the goal kick. There's a good kick from Kibbe. Robbinsville sends the ball the other direction. And it'll be out of bounds on Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. There's a throw-in for Lawrence. Robbinsville making progress toward the Lawrence goal. Finally kicked out by Lawrence. Now Dillon tried to get it out of the area, taken away by Robbinsville. Robbinsville is going to drop it into the middle of the field. Lawrence picks it up. Big kick down the field by Lawrence. Ball taken away by Robbinsville. That'll be kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville for a Lawrence throw-in. Haley Joe Doyne with the throw-in. Lawrence plays it through, but that's called out of bounds. Oh, I'm sorry, not out of bounds. That's a penalty. It'll be a free kick for Robbinsville. There's the kick. Out of bounds on Robbinsville. It'll be a Lawrence throw-in. There's the throw for Lawrence. Kicked out of bounds by Robbinsville. Lawrence will get another throw-in. There's the throw. Robbinsville bringing it back. That'll be a free kick for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with a big kick towards the Lawrence goal. Stopped by Lawrence. Sent over towards the sideline. That's going to go out of bounds and be a throw-in for Robbinsville. Robbinsville with the throw. And now Robbinsville working towards the end. Taken away by Lawrence. That's going to roll across the sideline for a Robbinsville throw. I'm sorry, that's actually going to be given to Lawrence. Going to be free kick for Lawrence. Referee making sure the ball's kicked from the right location. And Kibbe with the kick. That's going to go across the sideline for a Robbinsville throw-in. There's the throw. That goes out. It'll be a Lawrence throw-in. Lawrence with the throw. Lawrence will play it over towards the middle. Robbinsville sends it down the middle. Now Robbinsville gets the ball. Well, it's going to be called against Lawrence. Lots of slipping and falling going on in this rain-soaked field. It's going to be a free kick for Robbinsville, close enough to the goal that Lawrence wants to form a wall. Sophie Berman setting up for the kick for Robbinsville. Berman with the kick. That one's headed in, and Alicia Foto scores the winning goal as the Robbinsville Ravens will be victorious today in girls varsity soccer NJSIAA playoff competition. Your final score, Robbinsville 1, Lawrence 0. Thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in again next time for more exciting Cardinal sports action on LTPS TV.